Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
Instead of the oft-standard text message that simply reminds a patient that they are overdue for screening, researchers from the Perelman School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania made it the default to send a take-at-home test to the patient's home unless the research was published in the Journal of General Internal Medicine. Colorectal cancer screening rates remain limited in underserved populations, which includes those in the clinic we partnered with. Shivan Mehta, MD, Associate Chief Innovation Officer at Penn Medicine and an Assistant Professor of Medicine. Across the United States, regular screening rates are relatively low, particularly in community health centers, where less than half of eligible patients are up to date. One study, in particular, found that the number of deaths from colorectal cancer among Black people was 40% higher than in white people, and 100% higher than in Asian, Pacific Islanders. One method consistently used to boost screenings is the fecal immunochemical test (FIT). These kits just require a stool sample from a patient, which can be provided at home, that are then returned to a laboratory by mail and analyzed for the trace blood associated with colorectal cancer. As such, they randomly split a group of more than 400 patients overdue for screenings into two equal arms, one that just received a single reminder text and another that received FIT kits unless patients sent a response to an introduction text to say that they didn't want them. Almost 90% of these patients were Black, and half were Medicaid beneficiaries. From March to May 2018, these patients were enrolled to either receive the reminder text, the control group, or to receive the FIT kit pending an opt-out, the intervention group. The latter group also received up to 3 follow-up texts with messages based on proven behavioral science techniques to nudge them into returning the kits. By the end of the period studied, 12 weeks from when each patient received their first text message, a little more than 2% of the patients in the control group had completed a FIT kit or had a colonoscopy. But for the intervention arm of the study, nearly 20% had done the same. When looking purely at FIT kit return rate, in the control, it was less than 2. And while screening rates did remain relatively low, the improvement showed great promise for the population served. For the 200 patients in the intervention arm, it only cost about $150. For these types of health clinics, minimizing cost is critical for sustainability since they have many competing health priorities for their patients, Mehta said. Moving forward, Mehta and his fellow researchers plan to explore how best to offer the choice of colonoscopy or FIT kits to patients in the populations that receive care at this type of health center. This study was funded partly by a grant from the National Cancer Center K08CA234326. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.